It's not a parenting tip today. It's about depression. I have suffered from depression probably all of my life, on and off, and I have tried to find lots of ways to feel better. I'm not a counsellor. I'm going to stress this very strongly. I'm not a counsellor and I haven't had training. Okay, I have seen counsellors and I have tried to work through my stuff in my head to try and make myself better. It's really important that you remember that nobody else can make you feel better, and you can only really make yourself feel better if you want to truly feel better. So ask yourself that. And sometimes it feels safe to have the feelings of depression because you're used to it. But actually maybe start challenging that and try and think, what would my life be like without depression, So today I'm just going to go through a couple of things that I find help me. We all have up and downs, and it's really important that you remember to be kind to yourself. The bad times will pass. Sometimes it doesn't feel like that, but they will pass. It's really important to be kind to yourself. So however that looks to you, if it's running yourself a bath, picking some flowers, if you're allowed to pick them, if they're in your garden, to put them on the table, or planting some flowers if you like to do that, or whatever it is, just saying nice things to yourself. I look pretty today. Oh, my hair looks nice, or whatever it is, that is important. So remember, above everything, be kind to yourself. Have a weekly check-in with yourself. So as if you're talking to a friend or a counsellor, someone you can trust, someone that loves you for who you are, and just sit down and talk to yourself. In your head it can be, or writing down if that's easier, and just check in with yourself and ask yourself some questions and work on feeling a bit better. You can question why you feel low. You can think, well, what possibly what made me feel like this, but I wouldn't think about it for any length of time. It's not really helpful to figure out where it came from unless it can help you do something differently next time. So just work on how you're feeling and getting better, back on top. When you're feeling low, remember how you managed to get through before. So when you have, we've all had low points before and we've all got through them before. So work out the best thing for you that helps you get through that. What can you say to yourself to help unpick your thoughts? So if you're having negative thoughts, but yeah, don't question it long. Just, unpick it and work out if it's true, your thoughts, so you could be thinking, I'm a bad mother, and you unpick that and you think, well, I shouted at the children this morning, and you can think, well, do you know what? I did shout at them, but I can go and apologise and we can move on from that. So you don't need to think about it for long, and you just think, right, well, what have I done that was good? Because you might have shouted at your children, which might have made you feel sad and maybe made them feel sad and wasn't the best way to deal with it. So how could you deal with it better next time? But what have you done right? Have you got yourself dressed? Have you got them dressed? Have they eaten breakfast? It can be anything. You know, you will have done something right today. So focus on that and just think about how you can do it differently next time. What can you do today something to look forward to? It could be having a bath. I quite like looking forward to having a bath at the end of the day. Lying down for 10 minutes, listening to your audiobook, reading a book, hugging yourself. You know, at the moment we can't hug each other, and that's really sad. And I mean, I've got children at home, which is nice, but you can really hug yourself, and it really helps, really feels a lot better. I know it sounds weird and daft, but actually, you know, love yourself, be nice to yourself, hug yourself. So if you've had a tricky day, just think, what could I have done better? What could I have done differently? Okay, don't ruminate on it, just think, you know, what could I have done differently? Okay, right, so what's gone well today? What have I done well today? What was your best bit of the day? Remember that you have worth and you are worthy. And that's really important to remember. Always tell yourself that, because you are worthy. Every single one of us is worthy, and we all have worth. Every single one of us has worth. And just remember the good bits. Don't focus on the bad bits. Try not to ruminate on negativity. Just have a think, have I had my best bit today? Maybe I haven't. So what could I do now that I can look forward to, so that I know that I've had my best bit today? Having a cup of tea, you know. Cooking, if you like cooking. You know, it can be whatever you want it to be. I like writing, so my best bit of the day could be writing. I like watching movies with the girls, so sometimes that's my best bit. When I put Theo to bed, we have a nice snuggle and a nice chat, and we quite often, it's important not to think about the negatives. So he likes to go through them, say, what's your bad bit of the day? What's your medium bit of the day? And what's your good bit of the day? We always end on what's the good bit of the day. So we're going to bed thinking about the good bit. And I quite like looking forward to that time with Theo. We have a bit of time with I have a bit of time with Monty at night as well, because he's a bit younger than Theo. We don't question it quite like he does, but I just maybe say to him, what was your best bit of the day? And I can tell him my best bit of the day. It's good to ask them as well as yourself, so that they can focus on their good bit of the day as well. And you can ask them and yourself maybe what tomorrow will bring and what they could look forward to tomorrow. So you could say, well, between 10 and 12 we're going to do school, and then, because obviously we're homeschooling at the moment, obviously hopefully that won't last for very long, much longer. Some of you homeschool, so your homeschooling might be a bit longer than that, but if you're doing lessons between 10 and 12, and then 12 you say, right, what good thing would you like to do at 12 o'clock, and have a nice activity planned so that they know that there's something to look forward to. Some children might enjoy the learning, so that's good. You can focus, while you're homeschooling, you can focus on the things that they like to learn, because they're more inclined to do it and to learn it. And learning through play is a really good way to learn, and learning through drama. Quite often we act out, or we're going to start acting out historical events, which I'm really looking forward to. We'll maybe act it out on camera, maybe not. we'll see. But I'm really looking forward to that. So there you go. That's a good thing that I can be positive about and think about and work towards. I hope this is helpful. Be kind to yourself. Be safe. You have worth and you are worthy. Remember to love yourself and hug yourself. Sending you hugs. Sending you all hugs. Hug yourself now. From me. Lots of love. Keep safe. Just to add a couple of things that I thought would be quite helpful. Food, for one, is a really big factor into depression. Junk food makes us feel low, especially sugar. I notice whenever I have sugar, I always feel low. It's sort of, you get a peak and you sort of eat it and you get a peak almost straight away, and then you get low and you almost go below where you were before. So it's really hard. The same with cigarettes as well. They're horrible. And again, you know, most people are on this level, but already you're below everybody else's level and you try and get up there. But you're always going to come below. But, you know, if you can avoid cigarettes and sugar, it is best for you. Things that help in your diet is banana every day. If you don't like bananas, try banana milkshake or hiding them in something. Nuts, Brazil nuts, 2 Brazil nuts every day. Water, at least 4 to 5 pints a day. Each person is different, so it's good to Google what is the right amount of water for you to have. Fruit and vegetables, and green fruit, green vegetables, good for energy. And obviously if we feel more energetic, we're not going to feel as depressed. And exercise is an amazing help. If you can do exercise, which I know when you're feeling low is very, very hard, and all you want to do is eat junk food and sit around and not do anything. I know, I've been there, but it will help, trust me. So do your best to cut down on sugar and eat healthily, and you will find that it does start to change your mood. Good luck. Message me if you need any more help or have any questions.